drugs must be addressed by the candidates because many Americans are unable to afford the high prices for prescriptions, causing them to neglect their sickness, family, bills, and more. Although some Americans may believe that the issue of high cost for prescription is a good thing because it pays the manufacturers to make them, when in reality manufacturers would be making more profits due to the increase in consumers being able to afford. When people are hit with higher drug costs, they were more likely to take unhealthy measures such as skipping doctor's appointments, tests, or procedures, or not filing their prescriptions, or not taking them as directed.
Being caused by the opioid crisis. This is truly an urgent discussion. Like everyone here, I've heard from so many families who are forced to choose between some high-priced medication and paying their bills, between filling a prescription or putting food on the table, and between getting the care that they need or paying their mortgage or putting gas in the tank. So this is...
Have you ever had to stop taking prescriptions due to the high prices?
Yes. A couple of years ago, I had a prescription for my rheumatoid arthritis, and my prescription got up to over $400 a month, and I just couldn't afford to do it, so I stopped taking it.
Take the case of Marlene Condone, a nature writer living in Crozet. 2 years ago, she paid about $32 for 180 tablets of hydroxychloroquine, a generic available for almost 2 decades, to treat her rheumatoid arthritis. When the drug's price more than doubled to $75, Condone said she was annoyed but paid the bill anyways. Then last September, the price of her drug skyrocketed, costing her $500 out of pocket. Condone panicked and did what thousands of Americans do under those circumstances. She stopped taking the drug. Her arthritis pain grew much worse. Walking and doing simple household chores such as washing the dishes became almost impossible.
We've been going to other countries to get the prescription, whether it be insulin or it be another medication.
In the first instance, lower drug prices could reduce drug manufacturers' profits and thus reduce their shared prices. However, some analysts suggest that increased volumes of drug sales resulting from lower prices could mitigate reduced margins and could even boost drug manufacturers' profits. Still, assuming drug profits are impinged by lower prices, offsetting gains could accrue elsewhere in the economy, from savings to the companies, governments, and individuals purchasing prescription drugs.
Humira is one of them, are given a 12-year exclusivity period once the FDA approves their application. What does that mean? No one can compete with them. They own the market. They set the price. That means that a cheaper generic competitor cannot be approved by the Food and Drug Administration in the United States for more than 10 years, while the brand name company is free to charge whatever it wants. Wonder why prices are high? There's no competition.
Absolutely, Mr. Chairman. Right now, the problem is that the pharmacy benefit managers make their money often on getting a high list price, negotiating a big rebate off of that, and then keeping a percent of that rebate that they don't necessarily pass to the patient or to the insurance companies that they work for. And that's just the business model. It's not saying that they're doing anything wrong. It's just the business model. What we are...
Have you or your friends struggled with prescription drug costs?
We have not, because we have good coverage on our insurance. However, we have family and friends who have.
How has that affected your friends or family, and what do they have to do?
So friends and family who have struggled with trying to cover their prescription drug costs have either not been able to get the drugs or have had to consider taking other jobs to get better insurance so they can afford those things.
What about you? What if your insurance has changed? Would you experience any problems?
It could, it just depends on what the insurance changed to.
All right, thank you.